from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News Midday.
We are in store for a thunderstorm Thursday. Meteorologist Canberra Marshall will show us some activity that's already starting to pop up on the radar this morning.
And breaking news, why Broncos defensive end and former Houston Texan Antonio Smith is under investigation for child abuse in Fort Bend County. And 3 suspected crooks are under arrest after leaving a trail of destruction and loot after a smash and grab led to a police chase. Good morning, I'm Andy Sirota. And I'm Jennifer Reyna. Make sure to bring the umbrella with you if you are about to leave the house.
Let's get the latest right now from meteorologist Canberra Marshall. It's going to get rough out there this afternoon.
Well, it already has too this morning. We've been seeing a lot of rain up in the Huntsville area throughout the morning. Now with the latest advisories have popped up in Montgomery and Harris County as well. You can see isolated thunderstorms throughout the region. All of these green boxes, this is from earlier in the day. Now the latest box has popped up the advisory in place until 12:45 for Harris, Montgomery, and San Jacinto counties. You see the strong storms that have been popping up, not moving very quickly, just kind of meandering, if you will. And that's what the challenge is going to be throughout this afternoon as all of this starts to fill in to the south now. Lightning with this as well. In these areas where you see this rain falling, 1 to 3 inches in that little small area inside the loop now starting to fill in there as well. Thunderstorm activity broadening out here. We'll have to deal with this throughout the day today. Just to keep that in mind, keep those umbrellas with you. Overcast skies, some dangerous conditions as well. We'll have your full forecast coming up.
We will see in a few minutes. Cambrell, thanks so much. Remember, you can track our rain chances anytime you want. All you have to do is download Frank's free forecast weather app. Just search KPRC in your Apple or Android app store. We're following a breaking news alert right now. Broncos defensive end and former Houston Texan Antonio Smith is facing allegations of child abuse in Fort Bend County. No charges have been filed, but the sheriff's office is investigating. Smith played 5 seasons for the Houston Texans from 2009 to 13. Reps for Smith say he had no comment on the allegations. The East Tex Freeway northbound at FM 1960 is back open after a deadly hit-and-run crash.
Now, police believe the victim may have been hit by 2 different cars. Channel 2's Haley Hernandez joins us live from the scene. Haley, we mentioned this in this morning's traffic report.
Hey guys, as you can see, we have the traffic open and moving now, but earlier today, traffic was backed up for miles as investigators were trying to investigate a fatal hit and run.
Humboldt police say it was about 5:30 this morning when they got 2 calls that there was a man's body laying on 59.
A person had been struck by a vehicle, possibly twice. The person was deceased upon their arrival.
Officers say it looks like the man might have been broken down on the southbound side of the freeway and been trying to cross over the northbound lanes to get help. He could have been hit by 1 or maybe 2 cars, but nobody has come forward to claim responsibility.
If anybody thinks that they were traveling through that area around that time that feels like they may have hit debris on the roadway or anything like that, or have any damage to their vehicle that's unexplained, please give us a call.
So you think that whoever hit him might not
There's a possibility they may not have realized that they hit him. Like I said, the officer on scene told me he was struck once and possibly twice.
And that was Haley Hernandez reporting. This morning, we are getting a look at just how close a car came to hitting a home after a smash and grab that led to a police chase in West University Place. 3 suspects were arrested after crashing their getaway van into a family's fence. We're told those suspects stole $10,000 worth of clothes from a store in Southwest Houston. Channel 2's Courtney Gilmore joining us now live with the latest on this case. Courtney, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Andy. Now this crime came too close to home for the couple that lives inside of this house. You can see the damage that the crooks left behind there and how they used that stolen van, crashed it into their fence and narrowly missed the couple's home, has neighbors scratching their heads. It was a $10,000 heist, and officers recovered every stitch of stolen apparel. Were you guys at the apparel store? That wasn't you guys on camera? Police tell me these 2 guys are partners in crime, and with the help of 1 other suspect, the burglary trio used this stolen silver Dodge van to smash into the City Gear apparel store off the 11,000 block of Fondren just before 3 this morning. According to the manager of City Gear, the suspects were inside for less than 60 seconds, and in that time, they swiped hats and shoes from display tables and cleared off racks of clothes. Everything was caught on camera, but officers say a witness called the crime in, which led to a chase up 59 and then to this.
We set up a perimeter with canine helicopter patrol officers.
Police with HPD, Bel Air, and West University Place conducted an active search from the air and to the ground. During the chase, the driver of the getaway van lost control, crashed through a couple's fence, and narrowly missed plowing through their home. It wasn't long until all three were caught.
It is hard to catch them, and we're really glad we catch them and nobody gets hurt.
And they did catch them, so still damages to clean up here at this couple's home. And then also at the apparel store in Southwest Houston. I spoke to an officer who was at that scene, and he tells me just a month ago, crooks matching the same MO hit up a store right across the street. Officers are still investigating that case. For now, reporting live in West U, Courtney Gilmore, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Courtney, thanks so much. The 3 young men will be charged with evading arrest and burglary of a building.
New at midday, Harris County has received its first human case of West Nile virus of the season. That's according to the Harris County Public Health and Environmental Services. The virus was confirmed in an elderly patient in the northwest side of town. The person is expected to recover. The patient's name, though, has not been released. And now to the latest on the deadly biker gang shooting in Waco. We have learned a former San Antonio police officer was among those arrested. Martin Lewis was also a school bus driver, but yesterday the Northside Independent School District in San Antonio fired him. Lewis is charged with engaging in organized criminal activity. He served with San Antonio police for 32 years until he retired in 2004. More than 170 people were arrested following the shootout on Sunday. 9 suspected motorcycle gang members were killed and 18 more wounded.
Police in North Houston are searching for the man who ran over 3 people. It happened at the City View Apartments on Biscayne around 11 last night. Investigators say the man was arguing with his ex-girlfriend in the parking lot. He got into his car and hit her and a man and another woman who were with her. He immediately drove off. All 3 were taken to the hospital. 1 person is in serious condition.
In East Houston, someone took off with several pairs of boots from Cavender's on East Freeway in Uvalde. This was overnight. The burglar broke in through the front glass and left a trail of blood to the boots. The thief took about a dozen of them and then took off. The store's manager said about several $100s worth of boots were stolen. Rockets, they will try and bounce back in Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Tonight, we have hope.
We hope. The Warriors, as you know, just edged them out on Tuesday, winning it 110 to 106.
That shouldn't have happened.
It should not have happened. The big question for tonight is whether Dwight Howard will play. He was diagnosed with a knee sprain after Game 1. For tonight, we're hearing it could end up being a game-time decision. Sports director Randy McElvoy is in Oakland for complete courtside coverage right here on the air and online. He'll have highlights and player reaction tomorrow morning on Channel 2 News Today.
Well, the best to him. Caught on camera, a cell phone video captures the end of a scuffle at Los Angeles International Airport.
Coming up, what police say a man did at a security checkpoint to cause the ruckus and how he was stopped. Plus, why the domestic violence charges against Baltimore Ravens running back Ray Rice have just been dropped.
And next, police have issued an arrest warrant in connection with a quadruple murder in Washington, D.C. How a pizza may have led police to a suspect.
We asked for your nominations.
Your family here at North Forest is really